this is a human being that Geno once dated, right? My betrothed, if you don't know me, I'm Keanu. My
Oh,
betrothed is Visconti, right? And she moved to Florida where people are happiest. And she has always hated me. She back in the day actually remember when she punched me in the face? Right. Right. Remember that?
what
She
was her
knocked
name?
me out of the
What was
yes,
her
I'm
name?
not gonna say the name,
Okay,
but
that's fine. She knocked you off the stool.
she knocked me off the stool,
What
right. And
the
I
fuck?
understand she's a gremlin and sad with her life
Yeah,
or
she cold
whatever.
cocked you. You were on the ground and you
Yes.
passed out.
Yes, and I took it and I didn't pass out. Okay. But
Well, you were out for a second.
when she didn't knock me out. I hit the ground, which was shocking, but I was not knocked out with my brain or anything. But that's neither here nor there.
Can we see a picture of her?
No.
Come on.
Because I don't want to bring any negative attention towards.
Yeah, like why not? She punched you.
She looks just as much as you would think she would look like nowadays.
I get it.
So I assumed, I mean, this is years ago. But she had dated maybe she dated Visconti maybe for he said like 3 months, but was always thinking that they were dating. I always hate a girl. I've never been that girl that's like, we were dating. Why didn't you understand that we were dating? I've never been that. I need to know unequivocally you are my boyfriend or that we're together, or else I'd be like, move along. But some women are so desperate to get married. They've always just wanted to do that. Whereas I'm like, I've never wanted to get married. But I found the right person who wants to marry me and I'm okay with it, right? I find a woman that can't keep a boyfriend very concerning. What do you think, Michaeline?
Yeah, I find that very concerning too because
it is concerning. You're obviously just a monster.
If you pay attention to the clowns and give them just a little tiny bit of affection, they're staying with you. You are absolutely not a clown test if you can't hang on to a clown.
Yes, I've never had a problem hanging on to a man. If anything, I can't get rid of them, to be honest. So I assumed, and I had blocked her, that she moved to Florida. We thought that maybe she was in love. She also happened to be engaged when Geno and I got engaged. Somebody called in and they said that, called into Geno's show. They said, well, Troll got engaged. She's not engaged. She can't keep anybody with her. She just is still sniffing around my Twitter, sniffing around Visconti's show, acts like she doesn't watch us anymore and she is a pillar of the community, has a great job. She works in a strip mall as some sort of, I don't know what. She says she works in marketing in Florida and she's quite happy. Mall? She's probably a marketing agency at a strip mall in Florida.
She's probably making like sandwiches for a living.
Probably. And maybe there's no harm in that.
Sandwiches and maybe some salads.
So I hadn't thought about
possibly a pasta salad also.
A pasta salad, yes. Marketing pasta salads.
Yeah. In Florida.
And then
there might be some fruit involved.
So I hadn't gone back to her Twitter in years, not years. And she acts like she's so much better. She's like, I'm living in Florida, even though my entire body is expanded and my arms are as big as Keanu's legs. I'm happy. I am so happy. I can say this. She punched me in the face. I don't give a fuck.
You could say whatever the fuck you want.
So then somebody screenshot it because I don't look at her Twitter. She's working at a sandwich shop in a strip mall in Florida. Why would I look? Right? So she has not been paying attention to us so much that she tweeted this. Somebody sent this to us, and I just really got a kick out of it. I accidentally made my wedding registry public for a moment. A moment. Oh, I didn't even realize. Also, there is nothing on my wedding registry other than, I think it was just a bunch of shit from Anthropology. I'm like, just give us money if you want to give us anything. We don't need it. Whatever. I put just plates, like cute throw blankets, just in
Right.
case some people are old school and want to buy us something. It
Right.
was Anthropology, and I think I put a nice vacuum on it.
Which will you ever use?
Probably need, right? Visconti is, I mean, he's very old. His skin is flaking off.
All you need
Just,
is
I
like a
mean,
broom.
and I just did it like drunk in the middle of the
All
night.
you need is a broom and some Windex.
Right. Well, that's, I mean, like, I just thought, like, what, why not? In case, like, Auntie Connie wants to get me a fucking nice vacuum or something, because mostly people just give money. So, and this is a woman that goes, I don't even know her name. I don't even know who that is. I don't look at them ever. But I believe she's here I think she probably could be watching right now, or else she wouldn't even know we were getting married. She wouldn't know anything about me, right? January 18th, out of the blue, says on Twitter, and somebody sent this to us because it was just hilarious. It has 6 likes. Sometimes you have to realize some people are happy with a wedding registry that looks like a college dorm room hall and a wedding in a dilapidated movie theater.
Did she say that?
Mm-hmm. And then realize those are not your people and laugh like really hard. Now tell me.
Bitch, did you ever see this so-called dilapidated movie theater?
Okay.
You stupid bitch.
And number one,
you have no.
That means what that tells me is she's watching everything I do. Yeah. This fucking chubby elephant cunt is watching right now.
Has this chubby elephant ever been to the coolness of Charleston, South Carolina?
No, she lives in
a trailer
Tampa. She works in a strip mall, all right? And I'm not one to disparage women. I understand that expanding like that and having no man ever love you is very difficult, okay? But hear me out. To know, dilapidated movie theater, it is a historical monument. My God, movies have been filmed there. It's absolutely the most gorgeous place. And you know what? Maybe I don't want to get right.
Art Deco beautiful place.
And what kind of human being? What kind of obsessive human being? This was what, 5 years ago she knocked the shit out of me? She's still watching everything I do, Michaeline. For her to know that I'm getting married in an old movie theater in Charleston, that means she's watching not only Keanu Cast, she's watching What the Nuptial that I did with Anna, right? So she knows exactly where and when. And then when, as far as to type in, I mean, my wedding registry must have been public for less than 24 hours. Obsession. You're still obsessed with Geno. You're still obsessed with me. It's so sad. I'm sorry I'm taller and more well-liked. And you live in Tampa and work in a strip mall and no one will ever love you. But it's not my fault. Also, it's just a bunch of anthropology shit. Nobody puts anthropology in their dorm room. Secondly, I'm sure if anybody ever is crazy enough to marry her, she'll do like a... She sniffed out my wedding registry like a fucking truffle pig or something. She did. It's weird.
I
would have never seen that tweet.
I just want to know what her white trailer looks like in Tampa.
I can't imagine. I'm sure she still lives with roommates. Whatever.
Really?
Listen. Okay,
she's gross. It doesn't matter.
I know she's gross.
I'm sorry that
I feel bad for her.
I'm sorry that Geno ever put his dick in her.
I don't even mind that. I'm like, I've been with horrifying people too.
I'm just sorry he did.
You have to get through some fucking lunatic pigs to get to your betrothed. Wouldn't you say?
I think so.
But just the fact that like somebody sent us that and I'm like, is this bitch still on this? Is she still on this? She went and found my wedding registry.
So can you whisper her name to me? It was whisper.
It rhymes with Balix Schmingschmolschmert.
Is it Alex?
No.
It rhymes with.
Well, you know. The one that knocked my block off.
Some,
I didn't
some
see
chick
it coming,
named
right.
Alexandra or Alexandria. Alex.
Right. So.
Mish, mash, mash,
No, I know. Right. But who would, hey, listen, she has 3 mugshots. I have none.
Alex.
So we say this tweet and I'm laughing because I'm like, she's like, I don't even know her name. I don't even know who that is. So she acts like, I'm happy. I'm established. I'm working at a strip mall at a marketing agency. And then tweets this thing because she, like a truffle pig, sought out my wedding registry and said this: dilapidated movie theater. I'm sure if anybody were ever a lunatic enough to marry her, she would do what? Like a barn thing, like a restored barn. But you don't want to do a barn if you live in one because you're a pig. So you don't want to get married where you sleep. So I'll take my
like
dilapidated movie theater and my love, you stupid cunt. You stupid cunt to even think of me.
Yeah.
To even like, oh, I don't think of them anymore.
So her
a
name
little
is,
rotund pig living in a strip mall in Florida.
Yeah,
You
so her
still
name
don't
is
think
Alex.
of us.
Right.
The truffle pig is so obsessed with me and so obsessed with Geno still that she goes and types in, and I was like, oh my God, you really can see my registry online. I'm like, I guess I'll make that private.
Well,
but it must have been not private for a matter of, I mean, 24 hours. Well, that's how much she's still thinking of us.
Keanu.
That's what's so
all these
bizarre.
Loser girls are obsessed with whoever, with all these men that they're not even with.
I know. Sorry.
Loser girls.
Right. Visconti chose the person that was for him. It wasn't ever going to be you truffle pig.